I'm going to show you guys how to build this awesome starter base. Not only does it require very minimal resources, but it gives you space to do everything that you need, especially in the early game. It has plenty of space for storage, a place to repair items, a nice cozy bedroom, a brewing area, a functional area, a nether portal, an enchanting table, a villager breeder, and a villager trading hall. Now this is the base that I personally created in survival on my most recent hardcore series, and I'm still using this base up to day 75. It has served me very well, so I'm going to show you exactly how to build it starting now. Now first things first, you need to find a place for the base to go. So I'm going to pick a nice beautiful tree and have the entrance there. This big tree here, just behind it, is going to be perfect. Dig down at least 15 blocks in a straight line. If you want to be safe, you can dig 2, just like this, just to make sure you don't fall into lava. Next, make sure all of the walls are made out of stone, at least near the bottom of the hole, and then grab yourself some ladders and place them all the way up the opposite side you want the base to be. Do this all the way to the top. If you want a little bit of extra security, we can just go ahead and place the trapdoor right on top, just like that. So now it's also kind of hidden. Now head back all the way down to the bottom and dig out a little hole, 3 blocks wide in each direction and 3 blocks high. Now place down oak logs right next to the ladders on both sides, leave 1 block gap, and then replace this line of stone here with oak logs as well. Now break this line of stone here and then extend the logs up by 1 more block to make them 4 blocks tall on both sides. Then place 3 spruce stairs just like that. Grab yourself some stone stairs and just place them facing across the stone just like that to make it a little bit more curved. And of course to light up the area, placing a torch on both sides of the entrance just like that. Now we're going to dig out this little bit here. Now we're going to dig both ways 7 blocks, 4 blocks tall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do the same on the other side. Now in line with the logs, remove another line of blocks just like this and do the same on the other side, and add a line of oak logs in the corner just like that. Now we're going to dig this entire wall 16 blocks back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 13, 14, 15, 16, and now dig all of this stone out right in between these 2 lines that we just created. Now you should be left with this huge area here all dug out. Now leave a 5 block gap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then add in another pillar of oak logs. Now do the same thing twice more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 log, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and another log. Now do the exact same thing on the other side. Now on this back wall, do the same thing we did on that side in line with these logs, add them to the wall, and then same thing right here, just like that. Now if you want to temporarily dig out this wall here, we can, just in between the logs that we just placed. And this is how it should be looking now. Now we will add in some more light just to make sure no monsters spawn in our new base. Add it to the 3rd block on each of the oak pillars, not on the oak pillars in the corner though, because they're going to have things in front of them. Now on the 2 walls right next to the entrance, we're going to dig out 1 more block and we're going to replace all of the blocks around with stone. So any ores or different types of stone like diorite, we need to replace. Do the same on the floor as well, just like this. Do this on both sides. Now for the roof, we're not going to add stone, we're going to add stone slabs. So remove the entire roof, just 2 blocks wide, and add in some stone slabs just to make sure we can open the top chests. Now add in the chests. Make sure to add in the back row first and make sure they're facing to the side just like this. You shouldn't see any of the fronts on this side. To add the last one in, just face the stone just like this. Now when you shift, you can make them all double chests very easily. Once again, do this on both sides, just like that. Next, we'll add a place to smelt. So go ahead and grab some spruce stairs, place them in between these 2 pillars just like this. Place a single stone in both corners, then a stone stair, another stone stair, and then a stone slab just like that. Now go ahead and replace all of the stone blocks you can see behind with furnaces. This gives you 13 total furnaces and is plenty to smelt anything you need. Now on this side, we're going to do the same design, spruce stairs, the stone, the stairs, and the slab, but this time we're going to add in an anvil. If you want to add more in, you can. You can fill in the entire area if you have enough iron, but 1 is plenty for now. If you don't want more than 1 anvil, you can always add in a flower pot, and maybe a pressure plate to look like a plate, and why not throw in a stone button as well, just to make it look a little less empty. Next up, we're going to go to the compartment right opposite of the entrance. We're going to go ahead and dig this out by 1 block. Then we're going to go ahead and replace the back wall with stone bricks. And then fill in this entire stone bit here with obsidian to create a portal. Now go ahead and grab yourself some spruce fences, place them to the sides with a gate in the middle to stop the pigmen from getting out. Now you can go ahead and light the portal. Now we have super easy access to the nether, but because the sound is very annoying, I'm going to go ahead and delete it for now. Now for this side, we're going to use the exact same design we used over here, placing spruce along the bottom, then the stone at the top, making sure the entire back wall is filled up with stone, just like that. We're going to add in brewing stands though for this one. You can add 5 or you can add in an extra 3 on top to make 8, or just leave this empty until you get some blaze rods from the nether. Next, we're going to create a functional design. So we're going to go ahead and place the spruce along the bottom once again with the exact same stone design on top. Once again, making sure the back is all stone. Now we'll place a smithing table, a fletching table, an armor stand, a cartography table, a loom, a grindstone, and then a stone cutter, just like that. Make sure to grab your favorite armor and fill it up on the armor stand. To the right hand side, we're going to create an enchanting table. So go ahead and dig out 3 blocks, replace the floor with stone, then add 15 bookshelves around the wall. I will add 3 along the bottom on all sides to make 9, 3 along the back to make 12, and then I'm going to add an extra 4, 1 more than we need, just to make it even on both sides. Then an enchanting table in the middle. Next, grab a spruce fence, place it in the middle with a hanging lantern, then 4 stone blocks with 4 stone stairs facing into the middle. Then grab your stone slabs and place 5 across the top, just like that. Now we'll create a villager breeder. So go ahead and dig out 2 blocks, and then 3 blocks above. Now head out and on this log here, place in 4 ladders, then dig up by 4 blocks, leaving a space of 2, then dig this block, then 9 blocks like this, and then dig this down 2 blocks around the fence to create a 3x3 room, which is 4 blocks high, with the fence giving you access to the top here. Now around the ladder, place in 4 spruce slabs or any type of slab, and then 4 beds on top of the slabs. Now in the corners, place in some carpet, and then a trapdoor in between all of them. Now this is where you will come up to give your villagers some bread so they can make some more babies. The tricky part is of course getting 2 villagers here, but once you can get them here, you can start making tons of babies. Now we will create a place to catch them. So add in 2 rails and of course a minecart for them to fall into. Then place 2 stairs on the outside on both sides, replace this ladder of course, and then a fence gate in the middle. If you like, you can also place in some stone slabs here, just like that. Don't forget you can also add in some flower pots just for extra details. Now there's 2 compartments left. On one side we're going to create a bed, and the other side we're going to create a villager trading hall. So we'll start with a bedroom. Go ahead and dig out 2 blocks, just like that. Add in some oak logs on this corner here, and then dig out 3 more blocks. Now if you want, you can add in some wool. I'm just going to use red and white. If you don't have any yet, you can just skip this part, just like that. Next, go ahead and place the bed against the wall with 2 stairs right beside it. Then on the block above the bed, place an upside down slab with 2 trapdoors right next to it, then 3 leaves above. Now on top of these leaves, go ahead and place a trapdoor to the sides and then a slab in the middle once again. If you want some extra light, you can add a lantern to the middle block of the roof. Now we'll head to the other side to create the villager trading hall. Once again, go ahead and dig out 2 blocks and place in oak logs on the corners. Now dig out 6 blocks, and then on the final block, in line with the other logs, we're going to go ahead and create another oak log pillar. Now every 2 blocks, we're going to dig out a hole for the villagers to work in. So 2 blocks deep with a trapdoor on top, 1 block gap and then another one, and then once again another 1 block gap and another hole for them. Do this on both sides, just like that. Now don't forget to add some light to the 3rd block on the oak logs. Now we'll grab the workstation we want and place it on the block at the very front just to prepare it for later. Now once the villagers have made some babies, they'll appear in this minecart here. Go ahead and add in some temporary minecarts just along the floor here. Choose an empty space, temporarily remove the workstation and continue the rail all the way in. Now simply open this gate and push the little guy out onto the rail and into his new home. Now you'll need to delete this block here, remove the rail and add in the workstation, and then in this little gap here, break the minecart, and then carefully break the rail as well. Now he should take the job and be ready to trade. Replace this block and that one is done. Simply repeat this until all of the villages are full, and eventually it'll all be filled up just like this. If you do require some more trades, all you have to do is expand this by another 6 blocks and do the exact same thing again. On the final block, add in the oak logs, and then of course add in the little holes every 2nd block. Now just fill the areas up so you can get your villagers trading. Then all I have to do is see what the villagers trading, which is projectile protection, then add a sign above just so I know exactly what I'm looking for. And this can of course be as deep as you need. You can have this go for 100 blocks if you need. Now we'll make this place look a little bit nicer. Now of course make sure the entire floor is made out of stone, then grab yourself some stone bricks, and on each of the corners we're going to go ahead and replace some of the stone with stone bricks. So on the very middle of this and the very middle of this one right here, we're going to go ahead and place a stone brick. So this is directly in the middle of both compartments. As you can see, it's the middle block. Then we'll just go to the corners and add in a little shape just like this, and we'll do that on all 4 sides. So once again, go to the very middle block, and then the very middle block of this, just like that, and then once again, the 4 on the sides. Now we're going to do a similar thing on the middle. So on this block here, right in the middle of this, and then right in the middle of this, we're going to go ahead and remove this block and add in the exact same design we did before. There should be 2 blocks in between them, just like that. Now do this at the front as well. And on this side here, we're going to add in the same thing, except it's going to be a little bit wider. So find the middle on both sides, replace the stone, then do the same thing twice. So there's this design here. So there's an extra one on the side, leaving 2 blocks between this block and this block here. Do this on both sides. Now for the roof, we're going to go out 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3, and delete this block here. Same thing, 1, 2, 3, this block right here. So it's the 4th block from the sides. We're going to find this block over here as well. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, that'll be this block here, the block that leaves 3 blocks between the walls. Now we're going to dig a line to connect these together, just like that, and we're going to go to this side and do the same thing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, this block here. And once again, we're going to go ahead and connect this one to this line here, which creates a little L shape. Now we're going to dig out all the blocks in between just to make a big square. Now grab yourself some stone slabs and create a line of stone slabs outlining the entire square, just like that. Then go ahead and replace any block that isn't stone with stone on the roof. Now for some extra light, I'm going to go ahead and add a lantern to each of the 4 corners right on the inside of the slabs, just like that. And then I'm going to find the very middle. Now I'm going to find the very middle, which is easy to do with these lanterns hanging here. You can see it's the darkest block just there. And I'm going to replace that with stone and create the same pattern in the roof, leaving 2 blocks between the edge. Just like that. If you like, you can also hang a lantern from that middle one. And there you have it. This is the base that I used in my most recent survival hardcore series, and I'm still using it right now on day 75. It serves every possible purpose that I have for it and has allowed me to get everything I need done to start building some epic things. Now, if you don't have any of these types of logs, you can always replace them with any type of log that you have. I would recommend though, if you do have jungle, make sure to use the stripped variant, because normal jungle logs are a little bit funny looking. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, because we're trying to hit 100k before GTA 6, and the first person to list all of the build materials will get the pin. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.